Now, too much evidence go be the downfall of very dark black man. In fact, now easy T go be the downfall of very dark black man. Me sef, I don dey think say maybe easy T just dey do all these things wey they do indirectly to bring down very dark black man, because I understand say easy T, when it comes to the law, in dey knowledgeable and get sense pass VDM. Few days ago, I made a video on CRACKHEAD saying that not all evidences are evidences. See, get evidence where go put you for a while. I get evidence where go hold your neck, but you don't know. And now waiting VDM, you know, maybe no, or now because of strong head, in just one feel, saying if you do anyhow for Nigeria using social media space. You get one of these YouTube content creator, Being Real George, where I don't follow for like 2 years now. I don't tell you, I say before I follow person, my spirit must agree with your spirit. That video where very dark black man be upload with voice note of SAN Mondo Bani, where D1, even yourself D1, you don't F up for that video where you be make call out SAN Mondo Obani, you need apologize, because when I tell you, I say when I make analysis for this page, if Wuta no tell me make I analyze something, I no go analyze them, so that I no go analyze a miss. For that video, a lot of people feel say nah, the lawyer Mondo Bani now him release that voice note give VDM. But this very intelligent content creator, Being Real George, where I don't follow for a long time, where in owning the analyze based on fact, and in fact in they call in analysis fact without sentiment. Now from there, I get my own concept of analysis without sentiment. Now facts upon fact before sentiment, something like that. In fact, if you like, go follow him, even though you know they talk to make anybody follow him. Being Real George don't come make better analysis, and when you listen to this analysis, nobody like say I know for be analyzing thing myself, but man, that time no day. And waiting this guy they talk now exactly the truth. Maybe I know for talking the same way when talk, but now the same point where I for portray for this my analysis. For those of you we don't know who be Being Real George B, Being Real George B, I beg make una listen to in own analysis of waiting VDM do where likely fit, because if that lawyer carry him up, if he even turn crucify your own client. But anyways, make una listen to waiting Real George talk.
I had a case of somebody who was in detention for 8 solid years.
A lot of you have seen this video by Very Dark Black Man, and that is what I'm discussing today. If you did pay you, I know say it could pay you. Don't worry. Genuine analysis we do. We see something trending, we get to discuss about it. Now, the title of this video is not a clickbait. Everything is intentional, and I always get to explain what I'm talking about in my title or thumbnail as the video continues. So relax, grab a cup of coffee. The video will not be long, trust me on this one, okay? It's a very short video, but I promised it in my previous video that I was going to talk about something I see developing in this whole story. Now, if you look at this particular messaging that came from Easy T to Very Dark Black Man, because he's the one recording and then sharing this as well to you, he says, my lawyer will write Nedu, they are wicked and evil. Alright, so let's now look at who is this wonderful lawyer. I got to do a bit of finding about him, and I came across his person, of course, an interview about him, of him actually talking on Sahara Reporters, a platform I think I respect to an extent, I would say. And of course, his person seems to be a very, very calm, calculated, and at least listening to him speak here, which I'm going to play some part of his conversation with Sahara Reporters and talking about EFCC, because this video was him talking about EFCC. I think he's someone that is much respected. For him to even be a son, that means he's not just a regular lawyer. He deserves his flowers, at least even me listening to him, because for me, before I talk about someone, I need to listen to you. I will not just go with narratives I'm seeing flying around. I want to see the person I'm talking about, so I listen to them and see what is coming out of them. Based on what comes out of you gets to define to me what is already dwelling inside, okay? we speak from the abundance of our hearts. So I'm going to play this short clip of him talking about the AFCC, then I'll come to the elephant in the room. And please, I've been seeing comments of people saying, why are you analyzing very dark? Leave him, let him do his own, you do your own. Those who have been here with me longer, let me introduce you, the new people who are just here recently. Okay? I discuss about trends. Alright? So if you are trending, I am talking. If you also want to discuss about me, please do that, of course, wisely. Use the same standards I use, of course, if you want to, or just play according to your rules. I have principles that guide my conversations over here. Okay? At least for it to be more civil, so that you see what I'm doing, I'm showing that as well to you, and you can make your own conclusions without me trying to manipulate you. I don't manipulate my audience. I show them what they need to see, and they can verify anything I'm saying myself. Why? Because anything I discuss about comes from public information out there. I was talking about the whole EFCC situation when people are being raided at night. Remember that particular story of someone that they went to go and raid, but the person ended up killing the EFCC person because he had a licensed gun and thought it was armed robbers that came to his house. So he was reacting to that particular trend.
I think it was DSS that raided the judges in the night also. Remember in the administration of President, people who are in leadership, if whatever you are, do your own little bit in order to make Nigeria move forward. That's my own prescription.
We must make Nigeria work. We have to make Nigeria work, and for that to happen, it's our conscious effort. What kind of person he is, and he's actually he's recently been appointed a chair in the NBA National or Nigerian Bar Association Electoral Reform Committee, which is tasked with the role of carrying out key functions as being described as putting a round peg in a round hole, which further demonstrates his consistent effort to impact the future of the legal profession in Nigeria and globally. So this is someone that is working, or would I say representing EZT. Now this particular video that came out from, I don't know, this video that came out from VDM, you know, the king of social media. I would never, okay, I would never compare myself to VDM. I don't have a reason to. Before VDM was, I've been analyzing trends a long time. I won't even say because I've been around or something that I'm not on Instagram, I'm not doing, you know, I've just been here on my space doing my thing jejely, codedly. Okay? I would say I have more docket of experience, years of experience, but when it comes to attention, he is here. I'm not even here. So why I would talk about him, for those of you who are Ratel, or whether you are Rat without a tail, any of them you want to be, he has the attention. What have I told you people about attention on this platform? When he's reacting to trends, of course, was he not just talking about Akpabio and Natasha? How is that his business? But of course, if you are Nigerians, you are concerned about what is happening in Nigeria. Now, because of what he released here, I'm going to play the video for you. He released a particular audio conversation that was between this son and Nedu, and I'm going to tell you something interesting about it. Let's listen to it, okay?
The saints now become devil to in the eyes of
one day can I ask you something?
Yes.
I'm actually and I don't want to, they are calling me already. So if you can send me a message, maybe what do you want me? I don't know how you want me to help.
I just want you to reply that statement honestly, because the issue of that many people have been calling you. You don't know what it means to a man who has risen to that level, who has managed for a Frank for 10 years. I have Frank today. I said, Frank, did you say anything to Nedu? He said, me? The guy was so upset.
One day, Frank did not declare. Oh, Jesus.
You mentioned his name now. You mentioned his name as if he reached out to you. He said many people have called you, including Frank. You know, he mentioned it, So my brother, I just support. You know, I will write to you as my brother. I wanted to reach out to you as my own brother officially. You know, unofficially. Let me hear you listen. I didn't want a damage to my client's name, because a lot of people have been calling all over from the, calling, why is this your client? Look at what they said in his program. It is your program that everyone is referring. Your podcast goes far. It goes far.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me go back to what I was saying. You can send me a message.
Okay, I will do that.
Now, wow. It's media, This media can destroy anybody,
Do you need me to play the full video? Because I don't think I need to. If people are following him, so if I play now, they will say, George, you're attacking him or this. I play that part because that is his fact. Anyone that is talking is the one that I see to be the one presenting fact. whether what you're saying is true or a lie, I now get to scrutinize the fact. If you were listening, because San Obani himself has come out and make a statement about this, saying that VDM, even though he didn't call VDM's name, I was like, are you afraid of calling VDM's name or something? That he should take it down. I'm going to read the post on Facebook for you to know. Now, what happened here, let me tell you, and go and check what I'm showing you right now. You see that place is written there, Easy T. I don't know, even when you try to do something as well, at least don't reveal. It was so easy for me to figure out that it was Easy T that was sitting with Obani while he was making the call, and then he recorded the conversation that was happening between Obani and Nedu, because it didn't look like, when someone is talking inside the phone and you are recording the call from the phone, the sound is different from someone that is talking from a distance. And if you heard from the audio, you could hear the environment sound. So let's say, look at this now. I'm giving you a scenario. Obani is here talking with Nedu, and he can tell me if what I'm saying is wrong or right. Okay? Because that is my analysis. He's talking here with Nedu on speaker, and then Easy T is there, because Easy T is the one that sent this to VDM. You could see him, of course, right there, dropping his phone because he's playing it from his phone. So Easy T is there with Obani, and he's talking with Nedu about his client, who is Easy T. Easy T records that and then sent it to VDM. Why? Like, to further drag this issue, or because Nedu is down, or would I say he's down? Nedu has come and give press interview. I might have to react to that maybe later. So everybody now wants to drag him. Okay, we will talk about that Nedu part on the other side, because I don't want to talk about it here. The point I'm trying to make is that he's the one that said my lawyer will write Nedu, and you could see the name there. Try to do as if you are sending someone, you are quoting a message sent to you by someone on WhatsApp. But once you try to quote that message to reply, the person's name will show there. So clearly, of course, it was Easy T that recorded that particular conversation and then sent it to VDM, who is reporting. So when I said that VDM is reporting for Easy T, don't be. I'm trying not to use the words I use in my previous video, because some of you are saying I was insulting. No. If I reprimand someone on my video, the person I'm reprimanding knows. That is why you will react adversely in the comment and say, oh, why are you insulting your subscribers? No. The person those I'm talking to, they know themselves. So the point I'm trying to make you understand here is that Easy T is just trying to force something. Now, did Easy T tell VDM this for him to come out and talk about it? Maybe that is a plan or something. So now Easy T would want to, because saying that his lawyer is going to write Nedu, is it that his lawyer is going to sue Nedu or something? Because Nedu is also planning to take on VDM on the whole 60 million thing. Maybe I'll still discuss about that later. I have an opinion about everything. I follow the trends. Hello? I've been doing this for a long time before you knew I exist. To those who just got on this platform, or would I say, found out about me. So what point am I trying to make right here? Looking at Easy T's, like, why would you be doing that? Now, San himself would have to be questioned and then bamboozled by probably those who are loyal to him, because it is something that is not supposed to be done when it comes to recording people's conversations. As a lawyer, he's supposed to know this. But when he came and gave his rebuttal, I have to listen to him and be like, no, this man I've listened to here cannot be the person that will be doing this intentionally. So for those who might be carrying that particular narrative that he was recording the call and then he sent it, because I heard D1, even D1 said, I don't know either one. D1, I think you might have to apologize to the son for coming out to say you are correcting him or you are whatever. No. If that son decides to take you up right now, you will say, why? Why are you taking me up or something?
I don't ever believe for my life, say I will correct, not just a lawyer, that I will correct a senior advocate of this country. Me, that I'm a nobody in this country. I'm now correcting a senior advocate of this country. You can sue me if you like. Oh. Do you know that the recording that Very Dark Man released was the private conversation between Dr. Monday Ubani and Nedu? Lawyer, you know the implication of recording somebody without the person's permission. Now, breach of privacy. You don't call recorder below. You can't carry and share with Very Dark Man. You don't know say Very Dark Man will disgrace you. Post them online. That is blackmail. I was here talking about blackmail. I don't know say I will start from lawyers. This is a disgrace. Major disgrace. No wonder somebody like Very Dark Man no go school. Many of these things you don't know. He does the one proof, get public validation. You don't know. No wonder somebody like Very Dark Man will open his mouth to disrespect and question the integrity of Mr. Falana. Now, because of people like you, the enemy of a pastor is a pastor. The enemy of a businessman is a businessman. The enemy of a lawyer is a lawyer. Every lawyer in Nigeria, when you see that things are not moving forward in your legal department and the justice system, now people like this, they relate to a very dark man. They share private conversation, they can share online. You know fully well the implication of this. Look at D1, a nobody talking to you anyhow, sir, because of the mistake that you have. You are 60 years old, very dark man at 29. When he disobeyed Mr. Fallon at that time, you were there saying, no, what sort of nonsense is that? You will deal with him. This one, that one, that one, that one. We don't know say you get part of it where they give our mind. Now, people like they enable them now. Because if you look at it, on a normal day, it will never happen. Say person like video with that one, they can say, yes, that's what it shows. The same way he was saying that he's getting updates from the so hey Jesus, and he's getting updates from the as Messagio and his T. They do their this thing. Say he's getting updates. Now people like when they give him now. That's what it means. No wonder. You know, see, you see as God they expose people. Messagio, I want to serve the God you are serving. You see him now. God is just exposing everybody that is doing wrong. Sir, we deserve an apology as a country. We can't continue like this. People like you are supposed to uphold the law. You're supposed to frown at things like this. You are not enabling very dark man. It's a shame. It's a shame. Everything that you stood for over how many years, look at how it's going down the drain with one video. You don't want to talk this in the place, say about too much. See how they disgraced you now. You see how now? If you like, keep chatting very dark man. If you like, keep breaking the law with very dark man. Everywhere we go, do 1 year shalom. We go there, yeah, they laugh now. And as we laugh now, we will correct now. Everywhere we go, do 1 year, man. Shalom.
Sometimes have sense, okay? Well, even though you are being the weapon fashioned against VDM, I'm not against you. That is your own, probably. That is, some people think that even me now, I cannot be without VDM. I have been around before this whole trend came in and you people know me because of VDM. Where were you before when I was not talking about VDM? Look at this platform, okay? I've made over 600 and something videos over the years. Not be like say I just, not because of VDM where I become. Now because of VDM where you sabi me. After this VDM matter finish, close the door by you and go. That's the kind of person I am. You know, they hear me say like, share, subscribe. Or people who don't hear me, but that's not the kind of person I am. Those who want to follow you will follow you. Those who want to listen to you will listen to you and all of that. Some people say, George, why do you like reprimanding these people? I want them to know that they are ahead. Okay? Don't worry, that is me. So please, D1, you would have to probably apologize to the Sun for that particular misquote, or because even you could not look at what VDM was posting to know this was not done by the Sun, it was done by EZT. And EZT recorded that as well. Maybe the Sun himself does not know. Except the Sun himself knew that EZT was recording it, because that particular call was not recorded like how you record normal call. No, it was recorded by someone that was there and from a distance, because Nedu was talking on a loudspeaker and it was recorded in the environment. If you listen to it, play it 5 times, you will get that. But of course, VDM, of course, since he's on fire with Nedu, it will make sense that EZT will send it to him so that they will use it to fire down on the whole video that Nedu himself made on the podcast, where he was saying even Frank Edward. Those of you who have been here, maybe you saw that I showed you Frank Edward praying for EZT. I showed you Frank Edward even there at their Easing Concept, what is it called? Their Global Industry Conference. So I would say on public ground that Frank Edwards and EZT have a good relationship. So it will not make sense that Frank Edwards will say what he is being said to have said. I showed you that fact, evidence. Now me go dig am from where they come out, show and I say, see what in that happen, or see how Frank Edward was even commissioning EZT when he was starting out. I showed you all these things. Now the talks I know they talk with evidence. That person where they talk that thing for comment, but I don't blame you people anyway. Whatever I say, if you are on Ratel gang or whatever, it will not make sense to you. Me, I'm my own fan where I be, if far away well. So at least I still have my brains intact while I'm listening to someone or following anyone. I don't follow someone sheepishly. Okay? Now let's look at what San himself said in response. So this was a post that he made on Facebook. Let me read that to you. I'm like seriously late for work right now, but I have to make this a video, okay? I have a life outside social media, so don't think that this is all in all, Lumbano, okay? But I have great love and respect for my audience, so I have to make sure I take time as well to, address something when I have to do so. Okay, so he has about 13,000 followers. In fact, recently his mom just passed. He posted a picture of that. Condolences for sir. It's not easy to clock 90 years. Your mom is indeed strong. We all pray that one day we get to that particular age. 90 years, and these people are my brothers. Nedu is my brother. Iziti is my brother. Ubani is my brother. Brother in what sense? I happen to Igbo. But I will not say because Igbo one them working Mahagwa Gezioku. I'm an Igbo boy. Igbo camp. In fact, I'm from many places. Let me not even say because sometimes I am here, sometimes I'm here. Because I have been to places, so I've been able to adapt different cultures. Okay? So if you think I am here, if I was, maybe someone would have maybe said that, oh, this guy itself is Yoruba, so he's hitting easy because he's Yoruba. Are you normal? Okay? So this was the post that he made. Of course, you can see it on his page 2 days ago. He said, Ubani and Co. condemns unauthorized leak of private conversation. The law firm of Ubani and Co. has strongly condemned the unauthorized leak of a private phone conversation involving its principal partner, Dr. Monday Ubani San, on social media. In a statement issued on Wednesday, the firm emphasized that while there was nothing untoward in the leaked conversation, it was strictly private and should never have been made public. The firm clarified that Ubani, a highly respected member of a legal profession, would never intentionally allow, look at the language, will never intentionally allow his private discussion to be disseminated online. It further stressed that he does not, as a matter of policy, record conversations with third parties, referring instead to document matters in writing to clarify for clarity and accountability. That is why Nedu himself was saying, anything, write me. Anything, write me. Do you understand? He was calling for him to retract the statement or something. Nedu was saying, if anything, just write to me. But Izzy himself, I don't know what Izzy Muki, Amami Fina, Ogene na Afio, Ogene. All these social, there's this campaign now too, where Mechichimo has Missy and me, I don't call him out for here. But Nkega did it too much, man. What is too much? You know now, it's too much. Then can I send the video? Must go and use content to go again. When I go marry you, cow cannot marry like how, why? Kita any tease this son, now so kita, then I feel rubbish. Do you want to be a zekita on a possiafa? Yotago? Even me now, I'm speaking Igbo for you to understand because I still have to write subtitles for my audience to understand. Since Iman Abuna actually mechi case out the gagari mechi. Nya woko ego ya abudi maka faith, abudi maka Christian, abudi maka Jesus. Isha ya de kuta maka ego. Emechi ihe akite echi ikaputa egan. Emechi ifedi na echi ikaputa kwan this morning kita no. Ogini ki geni lawyer rie nego. In the end, Iman on ngwa many things to lose maka ni nwere brand in a manage. Echikita no artist very sign under you I bia muzikwan. Iye chekoni ofuma. So we here kwesi do this level kita mana. Ana etinye fire na oku like this or this no ka kwe kwesi de. Bo to kwesi de. Nedu nwere nsogbu nke mgbe mma apiaso nke nga apiaso. Even kita the stock na achọ ibuto oku nke comedians kita ekuwena kama apiaso other side. Mana obuna nke kita you might have maka this son kita you might have phone ada akpa left and right maka ihe asị no mere ebe ọ bụ na ọ bụghị nya ga mere intentionally gotago nya bụ na onye ọbụla attach yourself to ọ bụzie no na onye aha bụ like onye aha ya ba na nsogbu ka this son regret na relationship unu nwere ọ no ya kapụta gị ezigbo ego na beka na ụlọ ya ga ya kapụta gị ezigbo ego na son bụ change mana ọ bụ ka esi eme ife dị ife kita na ihe ọ ya bịa na-ekwu son nyebara official statement. The statement read, our principal partner, Dr. Monday Ubani San, is a distinguished member of the bar, known for his diligence and professionalism in handling legal matters. While he is noted, he has never been in the habit of discussing or sharing his legal practice on social media. We strongly condemn the unauthorized leak of his private phone conversation and call on those responsible to take it down. So VDM, know they hear what? I get coconut head. I know they hear what. And that's why we talk about. Would he take it down? Would he even listen? Maybe the only person that can make him take it down would be Easy. But did Easy tell him to share it publicly? Because I told the people as well, look at VDM's pattern. If you are his friend in private, you are not safe. Tomorrow, if you people get well and one day, you don't leak everything. At least everybody are seeing this pattern. Okay? I've talked about this before. I don't want to repeat it again. You tell me, what VDM himself did by release, is that right? Is that correct? Do you understand? that even some private conversation he has released, I'm still going to discuss. I'll use that as a fact. Me, I don't care if you. For me, I've discussed private conversations that have been released online before because they were trending conversations. But if it's not, that's why I told you people from right from time. If they come tell me something personally, in a day end though, I don't discuss private conversations publicly with me. If people release their own chat, don't worry, I'll discuss it, I'll analyze it because it's trending. But indeed, right now, I'm looking at the sign in question that is now being put into disrepute because of this. And I went into the comment to see what the comment section is saying. And when someone was accusing him that he did that, this is what he said to the person. Someone said as well here, I'm sorry, sir, but what were you thinking when you shared the conversation with BDM? You understand? As a son, what are you doing in a DM of a small boy who is old enough to be your son, joining a nonsense saga? The woman said, it's a shame. And if I was any of your clients, I will withdraw from you because tomorrow, if issues come up, you will share my information with BDM, whoever is involved in the drama. And that is it. The person is even saying that the client should withdraw from him when the client is the one that is responsible. It just shows that you lawyers don't even know how highly you are in the society, shameful. And then he replied the person, you must be very silly. What made you jump into that conclusion? I don't have VDM's number. I drink saliva for that one, and have never spoken to him before in my life. The recording of that conversation was not done by me, and God that I serve, who I will answer to at the end of my life on earth, knows that I neither recorded nor sent that discussion to BDM. I believe that because I can see. Why do people speak so rudely and stupidly to persons on social media because they have freedom of speech? Seriously? Make I not talk, oh. You better mind your tongue when next you are responding to my post or any post for that matter. Nonsense. So indeed, of course, indeed. I know how it feels when you have not done something and then you are being accused of that because of narrative that is pushing. D1 himself should. You see, this thing I make, you see why I take time before I can't talk this thing. As I hear them, they talk saying, I say no. No matter if you come and talk to me personally, no matter what you say, me too, I'll scrutinize what you are saying. I was chatting as well with someone who was saying that. I said, I don't think so. No, I don't think so. I can see clearly that this was done by EZT, not by Obani. And he didn't record it before I even came to his page to come and read this. Okay? Please. The purpose of this video is to correct that narrative. And I think I have done justice to it. If you like, cry in the comments. If you like, cry. Ratel, cry. Because I mentioned very dark black man. Cry. I don't care. The facts don't have feelings. I just presented the fact to you. EZT, if you're in a mad drama. Now look at how people are insulting the sun. The whole sun. Not some people. Sun. What they can I have for?
Evidence go choke. I mean, don't talk am. Say no be every evidence be evidence. You get some evidence where we say, in fact, if them saying give you just the blood of Jesus, reject them. Sure, I don't see now. Ratelas, rat without tails or rat with tails. Now I don't see. Make una just call una VDM to order because now evidence go be in downfall. EZT go be in downfall, and this Nedu matter fit join enter in downfall. So as una don't hear from being real judge, in fact, I make una no attack am, make una attack me because I seen the talk so if I been get those facts we ain't get. Now the same way I for talk. So instead of leaving it attacking the referee, make una attack because now me carry the video post for my page. If you want una want attack am, even though innocent, whether you follow am, whether you subscribe, but if you want attack am, I beg, leave am, follow, attack me for the comment section. But if you still really want attack am, go in YouTube page, Being Real George. You go find am, and the guy na correct guy. I dey tell you, the guy knows saying whether you be papa and mama, once you don't get in fact, in the analyze them without sentiment, just like we analyze things here without sentiments. Your boy, the crackhead, wishing you all a wonderful Sunday. Bye for now.